Do you believe that memories are stored in things and houses? Well, if you do, you're going to have a really hard time downsizing or decluttering. Newsflash, houses don't store memories. Nope. Your house can't do that. Your heart can do that. Your mind can do that, but not your house and not your things. I just wanted to tell you a story about a lady I met a couple of years ago at a fitness club by the pool. We were on the side of the pool just talking, and sooner or later, the subject of downsizing and decluttering came up. Kind of always does when you're with me. She talked about her big house. Her husband died 8 years ago. She was around 75, I think. And she talked about her husband that had died, and she hadn't gotten rid of one single thing. His large collection of books and tools and clothes and shoes and collections that other things that he collected. She said, there's no way she's going to get rid of that. It helps her, it reminds, all those things remind her of her husband, and how could she get rid of all that? And then we got into her stuff. Well, anyway, they had this huge house. And I said, you're living in that house still? She said, yes, several bedrooms. I think she said 4 or 5 bedrooms. A big family room, big basement, big garage. Well, actually 2-car garage, and she only had one car. She told me how she had this one room that had nothing but stained glass materials and stained glass tools. She used to make wonderful stained glass creations. I said, do you do it anymore? Nope. But I want to keep the stuff. It's valuable. It has value. And then she said she had a quilting room, had sewing machines and material and all that kind of stuff. And I said, do you use that quilting room anymore? Nope. But it reminds me of the days that I did. Then I got into her kitchen, not actually into it, but talking about it. She said she had a large collection of fancy dishes and cookware, but she doesn't cook anymore. She doesn't like cooking anymore. She doesn't have the energy. She had some health issues. She had a dining room table that seated 12, she said, and a huge china hutch with china and silverware and a lot of fancy stuff. I said, do you use them? No, I don't entertain anymore. I don't have people over anymore. It's just me in the big house. I love my house. Me and my husband and I lived in that house for years, and it holds so many precious memories. I'm just planning on staying in the house until I die. And I thought, oh, in other rooms she talked about an art room and guest rooms, and I said, do you have people over that stay overnight? No. She doesn't have people over, but she still likes to have the guest rooms. She liked their whole house. She was in love with her house. And she was mainly in love with it because she thought all those things held memories. Nope, your house doesn't hold those memories. The things don't hold the memories. Your heart holds the memories. And that's what my blog is about this week. Bye for now. My blog called Memories Don't Live in Houses. Why is it so hard for many seniors to downsize and move into a smaller residence? You say, I have lived in my house for years and years, and the thought of leaving it terrifies me. My house is full of memories, and it would be too difficult to leave all of them. I worked hard all my life to acquire this lovely house and all these lovely things in it. Why would I leave it? I need to keep my large home for my friends and relatives when they visit. I need to keep my home for investment reasons because renting would just be throwing money away. I have lots of time. Why do I need to do it now? Why not stay in my big house, even if it has several rooms that I never go into? My grandkids need a big home and a yard to play in. Why not continue to do all the work and upkeep that having a large home involves? I can afford to hire it out. Why not continue? It's too overwhelming to think about decluttering my possessions and moving. If I stay in my house longer, it will be worth more. I can't imagine being happy anywhere else. But I say, you can get help with the overwhelming task of moving and decluttering. More on that next week. You don't owe your friends and relatives a place to stay. You don't need to stay in your home because your offspring wants you to. You don't owe them anything. You don't have to keep your home to be hospitable to your visiting friends and family. You don't need a lot of space for your grandkids to have fun in. You don't have to have big family gatherings at your place anymore. The number of years you have on this planet may be far less than you imagined. Do it in your 60s while you probably still have your health and energy to do it. You need a forward and not a backward thinking mindset. Less is more, especially as we age. Memories don't live in houses. They live in our hearts.